Graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
Shota swung on, barreled out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
All right, bottom of the first, coming on up. Sorry about the power outage. I don't know what that just happened. There may have been a switch that just went off, like in our house, because I didn't see anybody else's power go out. So, don't know. But hopefully that doesn't happen again on stream. I do apologize. All right. So here we go. Bottom of the first, Gleyber Torres will be leading things off for the Yankees. Then it'll be Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Giancarlo Stanton, Anthony Rizzo, Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells, and Alex Verdugo. Kasperius on the hill. First pitch that he throws is outside. Freddie Freeman did hit another homer and became the first player in World Series history to homer in the first 4 games of the World Series. 1-0 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards right field and foul ground, and Betts leads up, and I think he made the catch. He did. And a fan got in the way, tried to tuggle with him with the ball, and the fans are all having words with the right field umpire. They wouldn't let Mookie get the ball, but he caught it. Let's see. Yeah, he took the catch, and then one fan literally tried to pull Mookie's glove off and tried to take the ball out of the glove. And then it just popped out. Wow. I've never seen anything like that where a player makes a catch and the fan just had the audacity to try to just pull the glove from him and just open it and take the ball. That's pretty bizarre. Bottom of the first, 1 out, and it's Juan Soto up to bat. And the first pitch he takes is way outside for a ball. That's really, really weird. I mean, you see fans trying to reach up for the baseball and try to make the catch, but not to take it out of a player's glove. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch, and that's taken inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, and the next pitch, and that is up high for ball 3. I've never seen that before either, man. What are the fans doing? Well, apparently they wanted a souvenir, so that's apparently what they wanted, and they wanted to get their money's worth, so. 3 balls, no strikes, and the next pitch is high for ball 4, and there is a 4-pitch walk to Juan Soto. All right, and up to bat is Aaron Judge. All right, so thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming back on here. The name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. What are your final score predictions? Comment down below and let me know. Here comes Aaron Judge and Will Smith, who is behind the plate, signaling towards the second baseman to go back a little bit more. Dodgers Nation just tweeted out, there's no room for something like that in baseball. I mean, we get a bad rep for things, but I don't think anybody in Philly has ever tried to yank a player's fielding glove off just to try to get the ball. First pitch to Judge. It's a slider, and it's in there for strike 1. think they didn't want Moosie to have it for an out. 20 strikeouts and 43 at-bats for Aaron Judge. 7 strikeouts in the World Series in 12 of those at-bats. 0-1 to Judge. Makes contact with it, but he fouls it away. I got Dodgers 7-1, says Lou. All right, cool. Scoreboard update. Oh, sorry. Thanks for telling me about that. Sorry about that. 0-2 to Judge. It's down for ball 1. Let me try to fix that problem. Sorry. Can you imagine if we did that? What the national media would say about the city? I know. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Aaron Judge. The pitch. Down for ball 2. Dodgers lead at 2-0 thanks to a 2-run homer by Freddie Freeman. That's the second night in a row where Freddie has homered in the first inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Aaron Judge. The next pitch. And there's a foul ball, a check swing foul ball. On the defensive side for the Dodgers, they got Will Smith catching behind the plate. Ben Kasparius is on the mound. Then over at first base is Freddie Freeman. At second base, it's Gavin Lux. Max Muncy plays over at third. And Tommy Edman is at short. 2-2 the Judge. High and inside for ball 3. In the outfield, 7, 8, and 9, it'll be Teoscar in left, Kike in center, and Mookie in right field. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Aaron Judge. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Kasparius kicks, delivers, and the pitch to Judge. He fouls it away. Got some college football on today. We'll get to scores updates in just a little bit. By the way, if you have not hit the thumbs up button, what are you doing? Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. I want us to get to 4,650 subscribers by the end of today. 3-2 on the way, and that's outside for ball 4. So Soto got on with a 4-pitch walk, and this was an 8-pitch at-bat to Aaron Judge, and he's able to get on with a walk here. And up to bat will be Jazz Chisholm Jr. Good at-bat by Judge. Fouled off a lot of pitches, and was able to manufacture another base runner. Flyers, by the way, do lead at 1-0. In the second period, they're playing out in Boston, who currently is 4-4-1. So Jazz is coming on up to the plate. Tyson Forster ended up getting the goal, the lone goal so far. Bottom of the first, 1 out. 2-0 LA. Jazz, 3 for 13 in the World Series so far. And the first pitch, he gets a fastball at 96 on the gun. It whizzes on by him. And he's behind in the count 0-1. There's Aaron Boone, the manager for the Yankees, chewing his gum in the Yankees dugout. Then you got Dave Roberts, who's the manager for the Dodgers. 0-1. Chopper that's fouled towards the first base side. Crew chief for tonight, we'll say it again for those of you that did miss it. They're just tuning in right now. It's Doug Eddings calling the balls and the strikes. Chad Fairchild's over at first. Todd Tishner's at second. Carlos Torres is the third base umpire. Andy Fletcher is the left field umpire. And the right field umpire is Mark Carlson. Next pitch, outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 runners on, over at first and second base. And time called by Jazz, as the pitch was just almost being thrown. Jazz 0 for 12 with runners in scoring position. in the World Series so far. 1 ball, 2 strikes, bottom of the first, 1 out, and the next pitch is way up high and way outside. It actually caused Will Smith to get into a standing position, and he had to extend his left arm. Jazz rests the bat on his back shoulder. The 2-2 pitch. Inside and low. Kasperius threw a curveball. That's the first curveball that he's utilized today. And what was a 0-2 count is now a full count to Jazz Chisholm Jr. Payoff pitch to Jazz. There's a bouncing ball. Hit over to second base. Throw over to first by the shortstop. Edman is in time. That's all that they're going to get. Judge and Soto do advance into second and third, and Mark Pryor's going to go out there, so a base hit can tie it, and there's 2 away. Torres fouled out. Soto got on with a 4-pitch walk. Aaron Judge got on with an 8-pitch walk, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. just bounced out to shortstop. And there's 2 away. Again, the Dodgers had a 2-run homer in the top of the first by Freddie Freeman. He's the first player ever in World Series history to homer in the first 4 games of the World Series. Yes, sir. And we have time called on the mound. But while we're in this timeout, Giancarlo Stanton's coming up. I have a goal listed at the very top of my chat tonight. If we reach 5 super chats, I will tell you all a secret. So that's how it works. I'll explain it a little bit more in just a little bit. But we have to get 5 teal super chats. That's how it works. Within the next 3 hours. Here's Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch is taken for a ball. Second pitch, here it is. There's a bouncer. Hit over to second base. Scooped up by Lux. Throw over to first in time. And the Yankees get nothing home. They strand 2 runners in scoring position. And we head to the top of the second. It's 2-0 LA. So how does this work? All right. So basically, if we get 5 super chats in the teal tonight, I am going to spill a secret. It could be anything, okay? Yeah, that's what ends up happening. We have 3 hours to reach that goal. So if we do get there, I will spill a secret about myself that I've never told anybody before. So that's what's going to happen. 6 in total in a row. And first ever walk-off grand slam, yep. Yankees are now 4 for 21 in the World Series with runners in scoring position. Crazy. Who would have thunk? So, all right. What are your final score predictions? What are your final score predictions? Let me know down below. You said you wouldn't tell JJ. Well, if we get to 5 super chats that are all in the light blue, then I will. So, if you want to hear one of my biggest secrets, that's what's going to happen. I do have some really cool things coming up for this channel, so I can spill something about that. That's basically like what I mean by secrets. I mean, I also, there's things I could say. Freeman 2-run homer, World Series MVP unlocked. I got 3 score predicts. 3 score predictions? That's not how it works. It's not a. It's like when Shaq and Charles. It's like when Shaquille O'Neal was gonna do like a take within 20 seconds. They had like their shock lock take, and then And then Charles Barkley butts on in and utilizes like all of his time for the most part and gives Shaq like only 10 seconds left. And Shaq gets mad and he's like, it's not 1, 2, 3. It's supposed to be like 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2 back to 1. Like, I don't know why it made me think about that. All right. So yeah. So 5 super chats tonight, and then we get to reveal. We get to leak something. We get to leak a secret that nobody has heard on this channel. So that's how it works for tonight. We got 33 people on here watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. Top of the second, Gil back out there on the hill. He had 27 pitches in just the first inning, man. Crazy. First pitch is in there for a strike. Second pitch to Gavin Lux, and that's slapped foul. JJ, oh my gosh, I mean, I write them down. It's 3 different people predictions. Dude, I wish I had that drum roll sound effect. I should yeah. No balls, 2 strikes. The next pitch, and that's outside and high for a ball. Hey, Larry, you might be able to listen to Charles, actually. There have been rumors. Here's a little secret. There are rumors going around that Charles Barkley might get his own show, his own radio show in Philly. That's been a rumor. It's been a rumor. There's one $5 super chat. What is up, Louie? How you doing? Sup, brother? I got 200 on the Dodgers. Let's go. Thanks so much for the $5 super chat. 4 more than I get to tell a secret that I haven't told anybody on this channel. So, all right. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The next pitch is outside for ball 3. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. Louis getting paid that bank. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 on the way. Ground ball down the right field line. It is a fairer ball. And Soto gets on over to it. Lux trying to go for 2. Dives into second base safely. Gets past second base. Goes on over to third. The throw, that is. But Lux stays put over at second base all the way. And there's a leadoff double. That's the second double today by the Dodgers. Okay. Good piece of hitting by Gavin Lux. He stayed with a slider that looked like it was going to go towards a little bit below the knees, but to his credit, stayed with the pitch and good things happened. Top of the second, nobody out. Yes, sir. Charge! Here comes Will Smith to the batter's box, and the first pitch is in there for a called strike. What's up, Lomball? 16 likes already. And again, we got to get to 5 super chats in order for us to reveal our secret that I've been wanting to tell you guys for a while. No balls, 1 strike. And the next pitch is up high and inside for ball 1. Back-to-back 97-mile-per-hour four-seamers. There's Matt Blake, the pitching coach for the Yankees. 1-1. Popped up. Hit over towards shallow right center field. Torres says he has it. He's on the outfield grass. Backs up, and will make the catch. First he started backpedaling, and then he stopped, and then he took 2 steps backwards to make the catch. And Tommy Edman is going to step into the batter's box over on the left side. 19 hits this postseason, which does lead Major League Baseball. Gray and blue batting gloves. The pitch to Edman. Line drive, caught over at first, and going to get doubled up is Gavin Lux. That's a 3-4 double play to end the inning. Good recognition by Anthony Rizzo. And way off the bag over at second was Gavin Lux. Thought that thing was smoked. It was just hit right at Anthony Rizzo. And the inning is over. Bottom of the second coming up. Yankees get out of the inning without a scratch. All right. Thanks so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yanks offense doing their best Phillies offense impression, man. JJ, do you feel the Phillies will try to sign Soto in the offseason? I think that they'll try to sign him, but I think he's going to stay with the Yankees, man. I do. I really, really do. Thanks so much for coming on here, dude. The Yankees are going to give him the bag, and the Phillies will try to give him a max deal. The Dodgers are going to go all in for him. The Mets are going to go all in for him. You know, he's going to get a big contract, man. So, crazy. Tommy Edman is greater than Trey Turner. That right there, I can't disagree. Can't disagree with that. If we're talking about this year and coming through when it mattered, Tommy Edman is a better shortstop, man. I hope we offer him a $700 million contract as he is who we need. Part of me wants that, but another part of me doesn't. And here's why. Look at the Dodgers, and look at how the Yankees got here. Let's take a look at the Dodgers. Okay? Jazz was their big acquisition at the deadline. They're not in the World Series without Jazz Chisholm. That's a fact. They're obviously not in the World Series without the production that they've gotten from Stanton and from Soto and from Judge during the regular season. We all know that. But Verdugo, Volpe, and Jazz have been role players that have stepped up for them. In baseball, how it works is while, yes, you need the long ball hitters, you need guys to play small ball. And guys that can play small ball in the Yankees, Jazz, Wells, and Verdugo. And Glaber, too. Phillies don't really have a lot of small ball guys. It's supposed to be Brandon Marsh. It was supposed to be Yohan Rojas. And it was also, I think, supposed to be Trey Turner, but that ended up not happening, so. But on paper, it is a deadly lineup. But in baseball, the way it works is you got to have the superstars, and the Phillies have the superstars. But you need guys to get on. All right, first pitch, and there's a foul ball. No balls, one strike to Anthony Rizzo. And the next pitch is bounce foul. All right, 4 more Super Chats until we get to reveal our big secret. It actually is a pretty big secret. The pitch. So that was fouled. It's an 0-2 count. Asparius back out there for his second inning in the 0-2. That is inside and low. Soto on the Phillies will just start swinging at everything, man. Rizzo in the box. The 1-2 delivery, and that's on the outside corner for a called strike 3. Came in 97 miles per hour, and Rizzo strikes out looking at a heater. Oof. And there's one out in the bottom of the second. Volpe is due up now. Volpe takes the first pitch for a called strike. I actually got to cover Anthony Volpe when he was playing for the Hudson Valley Renegades. 0-1. That's popped up and out of play. Really, really cool. Really cool to see him develop with them. That's the one thing I like about I liked about calling minor league games is seeing who makes it to the big league level. You know, like that's like really cool to be able to experience that. 0-2. That's high for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Anthony Volpe. Kasparius gets set at the letters and delivers. And that's high for ball 2. Dodgers injury report. Michael Grove is listed as day-to-day. Joe Kelly's out. Tony Gonsolin's on the 60-day IL. Jack Flaherty is also listed as day-to-day. And former Philly Connor Brogdon has been out for the entire season. 2-2. That's high for ball 3. Yankees, they're missing DJ LeMahieu. Carlos Rodon is actually listed as day-to-day. John Birdie and Ian Hamilton are out, and so is JT Brubaker. 3-2 pitch on the way. That's outside for ball 4. Yankees certainly have walked a lot over the last couple of games, but they just have not been able to cash in runs. It's been their problem. What's up, Zeitz? How you doing, man? JJ, the more I listened to your thoughts, the more they make sense to me. Maybe I would love to have Soto, but we do have these. We do need those small ball players very much too. That's right. The pitch, and that's outside for a ball. You got to hear me out, man. Like, in any sport, this is how sports work. Yes, you have to have talent. But in order for you to get to the top, you need to have players that understand what their roles are, and you have to have players that yes, veteran leadership matters, but they have to be able to set the table for the superstars and come through when the superstars can't. 1-1. That's taken for strike 2. That's in any sport. In any team sport. Is what I'm saying. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Toss back over to first. Not in time. That's why I really want a Jurickson Profar type of a player. He gives you speed. Makes really good contact with the ball. Can play any position. He's a good utility player. 1-2. That's popped up. Hit out behind home plate. And it's a foul ball. And Smith runs out of room. The Dodgers, as crazy as this sounds, have been competitive all these years. And maybe they've only won 1 World Series so far, and they're on the verge of winning their 2nd during this Dave Roberts era. But Chris Taylor is a utility player. Kike Hernandez, a utility player. Cody Bellinger was a utility player. He played first, and he played left and right field, and some center as well. Next pitch on the way is taken down low, and the throw over the second not in time. Max Muncy's another utility player. He played third, second, and first. So you just need to have guys that are versatile. And the Phillies don't have that. Just playing like Jerry Jones bought the team. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Volpe in scoring position as he swipes second base. And the 2-2 to Wells. Fly ball hit out over towards center field. It's carrying. It's going back over towards the track. And it's off the top of the wall. Hernandez will get over to it. Volpe's going to go over to third. The throw is going to be made over to third. And Volpe stays put. Over at third base and getting on with a double is Austin Wells. I don't know what was going on, but Volpe probably should have came home. He was looking back over at second, then was thinking about tagging up, which is understandable. But then he went on over to third. And I couldn't tell if the third base coach gave him the stop signs. Let's see. Let's see from this angle. This is a better angle to show. Yeah. Told him to hold up. Did. Told him to hold up over at third. So 1 out and the pitch to Alex Verdugo, and that's in there for a strike. What the Phils players want is a cushy job and lots of easy money, and they have it. What they need is to fear for those jobs. Interesting. That's an interesting way to put it. Never really thought about that. Never really thought about it from that perspective. And while, yes, you're right, you are right. I just have never taken the time to think about it that way. 0-1, swing and a miss. Larry says, to be honest, I don't think any free agents are going to turn this team around. They are who they are. Underachievers. Break up the team. The ball is 2 strikes, and the next pitch to Verdugo is fouled away. The ball's 2 strikes. 1 out. Bottom of the second. The 0-2 to Verdugo. Ground ball hit over to first base. Freeman backhands it. And he'll head on over to first base to tie the bag. However, Volpe does score, and the Yankees are on the board. And heading over to third base is Austin Wells. 2-1 on the RBI ground out. That was a hit by Alice Verdugo. All right. So the tying runs over at third. Mark Pryor is making a phone call over to the bullpen just in case the score is tied or if the Yankees take the lead. The pitch, and that's popped up, hit out over towards shallow right field. Betts says he has it, comes jogging in, and I'll make the catch, and the inning is over. But so the second inning is done, and we go to the top of the third out at Yankee Stadium. Dodgers up 2-1 in Game 4 of the World Series. Ay, ay, ay. Gosh. My knees. Oof. My knees are feeling it, guys. Wow. My knees are really, really feeling it today. Walked, did a little run around the track, and then been trying to work on my shot again, trying to get back at that. And my knees, especially today, have been really, I'm going to be sore tomorrow. Well, it's good. You know? Definitely burning more calories and taking more steps. But, man, do I feel it. I took a nice nap today. I needed that. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Hit those bell icons, man. That way you'll know when I go live. What is chat saying? Hey, JJ, long time no see. What's up, Shante? How you doing, Shante? What's good? Have you been? How's everything going? Why is this moving? Can this thing like not move? Like, can I just? I don't know. I just wish that it wouldn't see. I watched the homer happen. It was shocking how fast the Dodgers can score like that, says Florida Man. I missed it because I lost power. So I'll have to rewatch it on the highlights. You're not lagging as much tonight compared to live TV. Yeah, Verizon is on tonight, so that's good. Maybe the power outage helped. Did you take your walks, says Jane? Oh, yeah. I walked and I jogged today. And I definitely feel it. Been doing it. What's it been now? Like, it's been 7 out of the last 9 days. I didn't do it on the weekend because I really needed to rest from all the walking and from all the shooting I've done for basketball. You know, but it's good. It's good. I definitely continue to feel it. My jumper. No, first I'm just working on my form and just bending the knees. Yeah, just working on my overall shot. 1 ball, no strikes to Shohei Ohtani And the next pitch to Shohei. Fly ball hit out over towards center field. It's carrying. It's going back over towards the track. Judge has room, though, and he'll make the catch. And Ohtani just missed it. Got one right down the middle. How far do I live from the track? I live about 7 minutes away from it. It's really like 5 minutes, but 7 minutes of a drive in the morning because of traffic. Proud of you, JJ. Don't stop. Nope, we ain't stopping. But I feel it. When I came home, I went to the courts twice today. And when I came home the second time, I was like, all right, I'm done. The ball is one strike to Mookie Betts, who's up to bat. And he grounds this one over to second base. And it's picked up by Torres. Sidearm throw over the first will get Mookie out. And there's 2 away. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Thanks for noticing. Yes, sir. I don't know why I forgot to change that. Thank you for noticing. That is a very, very good point. Okay. First pitch to Freeman. It's taken for a ball. He homered his last time up, wearing his gray and blue batting gloves. And the 1-0 to Freddie. That's taken on the outside corner for a strike. Freeman has 9 RBI, breaking a tie, according to Sarah Langs, with 1956 Gil Hodges and 1952 Duke Snider for most RBI in a World Series in Dodgers history. The pitch on the way, and it's now 2-1 to Freddie. 2-1 offering. Freeman hits this one out over towards shallow left field. And Verdugo jogs on over to it towards home plate. And he'll make the catch, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third coming up. Yankees have 2, 3, and 4 due up. Soto, Judge, and Stanton. And we go to the bottom of the third. How did I lose power, JJ? I have no clue. Somebody may have turned off a switch. Maybe the development lost power. I don't know. Yeah, part of it is power outages. Part of it's also, though, like I'm getting stuff done, like to my house as well. So I don't know what happened, but it is what it is. 27 likes. We need 4 more super chats in order for us to reach our goal. And I will reveal to you a secret that I've been really wanting to tell with you guys. I've honestly wanted to tell you guys this for a little bit of time. And I've been holding it in my head. And, I was like, I don't know if I should do it. But then I saw the new feature on YouTube, and I was like, you know what? We'll do it. If we get to 5 total super chats within this stream, we will do it. We will definitely do it. So that's the goal. JJ, just like timing your walks/runs, also keep track of calories and weight. Oh, yes, sure. Make a game out of it. No pain, no gains. I've been doing that too, man. What goes into your body is important, Anyone you want the Phillies to target in the offseason? Jerks and Profar. Jerks and Profar specifically. I want Jerks and Profar on this baseball team. I also don't know what I have to look more into it. When the offseason comes, I officially will. That might start tomorrow. May not, depending on how far the series goes. But we'll see. All I can say is that I just want baseball players. I just want guys that can ball. I want guys that aren't afraid, that cover a lot of ground in the outfield, that can hit for contact specifically, and just find ways to move base runners over. if we honestly, I'll put it to you this way. If we had more Garrett Stubbs players, like guys that just had the mentality of shifting guys over and trying to play small ball. Stubbs is really good at playing small ball. But if we had more of those types of players that can actually make contact, better contact than Garrett Stubbs does, I think that we'd be fine. I do. What's up, David? First pitch to Juan Soto. It's down low for a ball. Hudson is on the hill, and the next pitch he throws is fouled away. It's 9:03 p.m. Eastern Time. As we're in the bottom of the third inning, Dodgers do lead it 2-1. Daniel Hudson, 37 years old. He pitched in last night's game and throws the 1-1 inside and in the dirt for ball 2. We got the 4,640 subscribers. Let's go. Nice job. Two-one. That swung on and missed. Testing 1 2 3. Is the audio better now? Two balls, two strikes. All our lines are underground in the development under. But if there's an accident on the main road, it can trip the power. Two balls, two strikes. And the next pitch to Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. He strikes out and there's one away. Is that better? Hello? Still out? My audio? Testing 1 2 3. Is it cutting out? Is it cutting out? Am I cutting out? The pitch to Judge. And I think it ended up getting him on the elbow. And it did. So there's a runner on over at first. Roberts says hold up for a second. Minus fine. Fine on my end still, says Larry. Restart the YouTube app and see if that works. I'll monitor it on my phone as I do this too. We're checking on Judge to see if he's okay. Fine on my end still, says Larry. Restart the YouTube app and see if that works. I'll monitor it on my phone as I do this too. Alright, that's better. Yep. It's cutting out in a steady 5 seconds on and 5 seconds off. Mom says that's not better. Are you on a phone? Get out of the app, look for updates, and restart the app. Do it again. It's cutting out in a steady 5 seconds on and 5 seconds off. See, I hear it fine on my phone. Mom says that's not better. Are you on a phone? Get out of the app, look for updates, and restart the app. Yeah. It's working fine. Here comes Jazz Chisholm. The pitch on the way. Fly ball hit out over towards right field. It's going back over towards the track. Hits off the top of the wall. Going over to third base is Judge. And getting aboard with a single is Jazz Chisholm Jr. So that's 2-1 Dodgers. That's a long single for Jazz. Took Mookie by surprise. He turned over one shoulder, then had to turn over the other shoulder, and still could not make the catch. And that's going to put runners over at first and third base. I'll log out back in 5. Yeah, I think we're good. And now it's Stanton coming up to bat with runners at the corners. First pitch he takes is a slider that's down for a ball, just a little bit. Stanton batting .292 during this postseason so far. He's 0 for 1 tonight. 9 pitches by Hudson. He gets set at the belt, winds up and delivers, swing and a miss on a pitch that was a foot off the plate and heading into the dirt. Daniel Hudson, this year during the regular season, pitched in 65 games, won 6 of them, lost 2, and threw for just 63 innings. Next pitch, and Stanton fouls it off, and he leans back, gets on the dirt, and gets into a sitting position. Let's see where this pitch was. It was coming inside and high. It hit the knob of the bat. He half swung at it. May have gotten a piece of his bottom hand. Oof. It is better, says Mom. Yeah, audio working for me currently. Okay, good. Ooh, I was scared. So yeah, it was your app. Good. Yeah. Mom, I don't know why your phone was cutting out. That's a little bit weird. Where is this? Why is this cut off a little bit? Weird. That's better. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Giancarlo Stanton. Toss back over to first, and Jazz is safe as he dives back in there. All right. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. We go live for Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles games. That's what we do on this channel. But we also cover Major League Baseball, NFL, football, and NBA basketball. 1-2. Jazz goes. It's down low for ball 2. No throw is made over to second base, and Jazz is now in scoring position. So Judge still remains over at third. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Giancarlo Stanton. And there's 2 runners in scoring position. 1 out, bottom of the third. Hudson gets set at the belt, kicks and delivers. And it's in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Giancarlo Stanton. Dodgers are 4 for 22 with the runners in scoring position in the series so far. The Yankees are 5 for 22. Hudson takes a breath, kicks, and delivers from the stretch. And that's down low and outside for ball 4. The base is loaded as Stanton gets on with a walk. All right, so up to bat now for the Yankees will be Anthony Rizzo. And we have a rally going on. All right. Stanton at first, Chisholm at second, and Judge 90 feet away from scoring. And Anthony Rizzo is going to get a crack at it against Hudson. We have Landon Knack warming up in the Dodgers bullpen. Rizzo has 4 hits in 8 at-bats against Hudson. Half of his hits have been bombs. First pitch in this at-bat is down for ball 1 to Anthony Rizzo. 2-1 Dodgers. Bottom of the third. Charge! Base is loaded. 1 out. The 1-0 delivery to Rizzo. And it's in the dirt again. It's a 2-0 count. Hudson having a tough time trying to find the strike zone. And he's been out of sorts. Rizzo, 35 years old. Left-handed hitter. Left-handed thrower as well. Playing over at first base, 6'3", 240 pounds. 2-0 to Rizzo. Ground ball. It's a foul ball towards the first base line. And the ball boy gets over to it and gives a souvenir to a fan. Rizzo has two different batting gloves on. 2-1 to Anthony Rizzo. He pops this one up, and it's hit out over towards the back part of the infield. Edman gets under it, maneuvers over towards his right, and catches the can of corn for out number 2. Everybody still stays stationary. And Gleyber Torres is coming up. Base hit gives the Yankees the lead. What is Volpe going to do here? First pitch to Volpe. Fly ball hit out over to left field. That's going back over towards the track, and it is gone! A grand slam for Anthony Volpe. And the Yankees go out in front 5-2. Just like that. That pitch was right down Broadway. It's Austin Wells coming up, in the first pitch he sees there's a fly ball hit out over towards left field. Teoscar drifts back and will make the catch. However, the Yankees, even though the inning is over, they get a grand slam from Anthony Volpe. That's their first grand slam in the World Series since 1998. And we head to the top of the 4th. Dodgers down by 3. Okay. Grand salami. Wow. I just tuned in. Whoa, what's going on, says Michael. Five Finger Freddy says, don't worry, I got this, says John Williams. That's game, right, says Marshawn. Nope. Dodgers have the most comebacks. That ain't the game. That's why we play 9 innings. That's why we play 9 innings, folks. All right, 9:50 p.m. Eastern Time. Hit that thumbs up button, man. Hit that subscribe button as well. Turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I upload. All right, so I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell you 3 things about this player. Okay, we're going to play a little game. You're going to guess the player. Okay, this will be easy. Okay, I'm going to tell you 3 things about this player. Okay. It could be anything about this player. It's a current or a past player. In this case, it'll be a past player. And if you get it right, you'll hear this. If you get it wrong, you'll hear this. Okay. So this guy is a past player. This guy was a switch hitter. Okay, he was on the Yankees, he was on the Braves, and he also played for the Texas Rangers. And he was 6'3" tall. But the other thing about him is that I wanted to say one other thing. He was a 5-time Gold Glove Award winner. Dale Earnhardt. No. 5-time Gold Glove Award winner. Okay? Played with the Rangers, the Braves, and the Yankees. Also played for the Angels a little bit of time, too. That's all I gotta say. And he was a switch hitter. Frank Thomas. Nope. Nope. Frank Thomas is incorrect. What's up, Ken? How you doing, man? Keep going. Switch hitter. Played for the Rangers, the Braves, and the Yankees, and was a 5-time Gold Glove Award winner. 5-2 Yankees, top of the fourth. First pitch is in there for a strike. Teoscar Hernandez in the box, and the pitch that's popped up, hit out over towards the first base side in foul territory. Rizzo gets under it. Does he have room? He does! And he makes the catch right in front of the net. That's unbelievable. He got one knee over the backstop to just be able to make the catch. He moved the net over just a little bit. Nice job by Anthony Rizzo. Bobby Bonilla. Mark Teixeira. Yes, Mark Teixeira is who I was thinking of. 3-time All-Star, 5-time Gold Glove Award winner, and played with the Rangers, the Braves, also spent some time with the Angels, and then played with the Yankees as well. Good job. Good job, folks. The pitch. That's outside for a ball. Mark Teixeira is correct. Good job. 1 ball, no strikes. The next pitch is high and away for ball 2 to Max Muncy. Ken just beat me to it. Mark Teixeira, great ball player, right? 2-0 pitch. That's on the outside corner for a called strike. Imagine him on the Phillies. I know that the Phillies are Ryan Howard, but Teixeira was just like one of those guys that was just a smart hitter. 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? The pitch was high, and the third base umpire says yes, he did. Muncy with a 186 average in the postseason so far. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the next pitch is taken inside for ball 3. Kike is up next. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Gil comes set at the logo, kicks and delivers, and Muncy fouls that one back over towards the backstop. According to Talkin' Baseball, this was actually reported by Sarah Langs on Twitter, this postseason has now had the most grand slams in a single postseason. Next pitch to Muncy, and he gets aboard as he gets on with a walk. Showing a replay of the Volpe Grand Slam. Anybody know how many Grand Slams there have been in this postseason so far? Anybody want to guess? Bueller? No, I'm just kidding. The pitch on the way. Ground ball hit over to shortstop. Scooped up by Volpe. The throw over to second. There's one. Throw over to first. Got him! He's out! A 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. Kike Hernandez shot that one out of a cannon. Volpe was ready for it, and he's been the hero tonight for the Yankees. Threw it over to second base, and Kike was just out. Good throw by Gleyber Torres. He was out by just a quarter of a step over at first base, Kike. That's as close can get. Don't know if the Dodgers are going to challenge it. I think they might. And Kike looks safe on the replay. So he still is over at first base. Dave Roberts will challenge this. And rightfully so. It was a bang-bang play nonetheless. It really was. But Kike just, by a quarter of a step, was able to win the battle. Freeman, Volpe, and Lindor. Wow. Let's see again. By the time it enters into his glove, Kike was running in full stride and just had his right toe on the bag. 3, says John. Nope. That's not how many grand slams have been hit in this postseason. How many grand slams have been hit in this postseason so far? Freeman, Volpe, and Lindor. That's 3. Correct. There's more. There's more. Gavin Lux is coming up. Do we cheat him and how? No. The answer is 6. There have been 6 grand slams in this postseason so far. Pitch on the way, and that's outside for a ball. There have been 6 grand slams, which is a single-season postseason record. There were 5 in 2021 and 5 in 1998 as well. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning. 6 grand slams. 1-1, ground ball hit over towards the right side, scooped up by Lux, or scooped up by, Gleyber Torres, and the throw over the first is in time, and the inning is over. Sorry, I was looking at chat. So yeah, 6. Let's see. Trying to think who else is at a grand slam. So they wasted challenge. I mean, it wasn't wasted. It was successful. It was successful, but they wasted an opportunity after the successful challenge, you can say. That's grammatically correct, but yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to see. So Tatis hit a grand slam. I remember that. Jackson Chourio also hit a grand slam, right? No, I don't think he did. Did Alonso hit a grand slam? No. Muncy may have hit a grand slam. I'm trying to think. Postseason grand slams 2024. I don't know. Grand slams. No, that's not what I wanted. I want to see. I don't know. Two grand slams in the World Series. Last time 2 grand slams were hit in the World Series was back in 1987. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know who else hit them. I don't know. Last one was in 1998 now. That's weird. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And hit that subscribe button as well. Bottom of the 4th. Nobody out. We need 4 more super chats in order for us to reveal our secret that we've been wanting to share. Dude, what is it with you in the furniture store? What the heck? You say it all the time. One ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 4th. 5-2. You're just trolling with me. Verdugo in the box. And the 1-1 to Alex. Line drive down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Betts will cut it off. And the throw is made over to second base, and Verdugo stays put over at first. So he gets on with a single. All right. Hit that super chat button. We need 4 more, man. 4 more in order for us to reveal a secret. A big secret that I've been wanting to share with you guys for a while. You can guess all you want. I'm not telling you. I can't reveal to you everything, man. That's not how I work. Gleyber Torres is up to bat, and he takes the first pitch high. Who's we? We meaning just you? 1 ball, no strikes. The next pitch, it's at 95 miles per hour. Of those microwave ovens. Dude, I don't work at a furniture store. Don't troll with me. Come on. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the next pitch, that is taken just a little bit outside for ball 2. Landon Knack is on the hill, pitching for the Dodgers. Two balls, 1 strike. We're in the bottom of the 4th. The Yankees lead at 5-2. They were down 2-1, and then Anthony Volpe hit a grand slam in the bottom of the 3rd. 2-1 pitch outside for ball 3, and the count is now 3-1. Juan Soto is up next. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on those bell icons. 3-1 pitch on the way, and that's fouled back over towards the screen. 4 hits today for the Yankees, 4 hits for the Dodgers as well. Tatis did hit a grand slam. I do remember that. Tatis, Lindor, Ohtani, and Volpe. That's 4. Judge, I don't think hit a grand slam. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch, ground ball hit over to second base. The flip over to shortstop. There's 1 throw over to first in time for a 4-6-3 double play. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th, and the bases are empty. And it'll be Aaron Judge, or Juan Soto, that is, coming up to bat. I don't know who else hit a grand slam. Muncy. Oh, Tommy Edman. Didn't Tommy Edman hit a grand slam? I think he did. Yeah, he did. No, he didn't. Never mind. Not in that game. We'll figure it out. 1 ball, no strikes to Juan Soto. And the next pitch is outside, or on the outside corner for a called strike. No, he didn't. Soto has gotten on base in 24 straight postseason games. 1-1 pitch. He takes it outside for ball 2. Freddie Freeman had 2 World Series with multiple grand slams. Freeman and Volpe. Oh, never mind. Freeman didn't have 2. 2-1 pitch. Ground ball hit over to second base. It's gobbled up by Lux, and the throw over to first is in time. For out number 3, the inning is over. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Yankees up 5-2 in Game 4 of the World Series. World Series with multiple grand slams. Last time that there were multiple grand slams in the World Series, it was Kent Herbeck and Dan Gladden that did it back in 1987. Yogi Berra and Bill Skowron did it back in 1956. And in 1964 it was Ken Boyer and Joe Pepitone that were able to hit multiple grand slams. Where's this? Sarah Langs also tweeted out that Freddie Freeman has tied George Springer for most homers in first 10 career World Series games. He had 6, or he has 6 so far. He tied George Springer, who had 6. And Chase Utley leads the majors of all time in that with 7. I think we all remember all the home runs that he hit against the Yankees. Some of us do. What's up? Y'all are funny. Oh, I got you. No worries. I got it. It's fine. It's nothing bad. I'm just joking with you guys. This is all like playful. Like I'm not that sensitive. Maybe I have to do a better job at distinguishing sarcasm from that. But yeah, no. What are we going to the top of the 5th now? It's 5-2 Yankees. How about the Kraken? They're up 7-1 against the Montreal Canadiens. That's like unbelievable. That's like really crazy. 7-1. Montour has a hat trick. It's a hat trick. He's now 30 years old. How long has he been in the league? Since 16-17. Wow. Won a Stanley Cup Finals with the Florida Panthers last year. First pitch on the way, and that's taken for a strike to Will Smith. Gil on the hill. 0-1. That's on the outside corner for a called strike. Ottawa actually is pitching a shutout against the St. Louis Blues, and they lead it 6-0. They had 3 goals in the first and in the second period. Kachuk has 2 of those goals. Pitch on the way. Fly ball. Hit out over to right field. It's carrying. It's going back towards the track. Goodbye, baseball. Will Smith cuts the deficit to 2 on a solo home run out over to right field. And the Dodgers strike back. All right. Here comes Tommy Edman batting on the left side. The pitch up high and away for a ball. Whew. JJ has the nuclear codes. The rest of us are diehard Mods fans. It's great. No, I love it. It's all playful, man. Like, I didn't really mean that. It was all playful. The pitch, so it's 2 balls, no strikes to Tommy Edman. Gil is on the hill. Smith tacks on another run for the Dodgers. Look, Phillies, that's an at-bat. Going back to the Grand Slam. Yeah. Sorry, some of these chats, like, I'm still catching up with things. I don't like to always look in chat because I notice that it tends to distract me a little bit at times. And sometimes it's great, to be looking at y'all. And I appreciate y'all, for chiming in on here. But I got to make sure I focus on the play calling, too. 2-0 pitch. That's taken for a strike. If you are just tuning in for the very first time, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We do Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles games. The 2-1 pitch outside and away for ball 3. That was Will Smith's 8th career postseason home run. Tim Hill getting warmed up in the Yankees bullpen. Sidearm pitcher. 3-1 pitch. That misses inside for ball 4, and the tying run is coming up to the plate. And it's going to be Shohei Ohtani coming back up as Aaron Boone is going to make a pitching change, and that's going to be it for Gil. Charge! So the Yankees will make a move, and Tim Hill is going to come on the hill when we return. Kraken just got another goal. And then the Canadians actually responded. Crazy. Tommy Edman has been walked. Crazy. All right, let's take a look at some NBA scores. We'll do that right now. The Nuggets and the Nets are tied 106-106 with less than 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. The Mavericks are winning 103-95. Kyrie Irving and Anthony Edwards each have 29 points. There's about 6 minutes to go in that game. Kings are playing against the Utah Jazz. The Kings are up 30-27 with about 10 minutes to go in the first half. And the Pelicans will be out at the Chase Center taking on the Warriors at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Brandon Ingram will be going up against Buddy Hield. Former Philadelphia 76er Buddy Hield, who so far in his first couple of games has averaged 19 points. He had 14 points, he had 22 points in Wednesday's game and then put up 27 in Utah's game. And then against the Clippers, he only had 8. He had a bad shooting night, was 1 for 9 from 3. But he's shooting at a very high volume so far. And then college football. Let's take a look at those scores. San Diego State plays Boise State, and that where is that? That game is going to be on Friday, right? That game is on Friday. Where's there it is. NMSU is down 20-13 to FIU, and then Louisiana Raging Cajuns, the Cajuns are up 14-6 against the Texas State Bobcats. Okay. Those are a couple of scores. And Louisiana is up 3-2 against Sam Houston. Pitch to Ohtani. Line drive, base hit into center field. Ohtani with his second hit of the World Series. That'll put Edman over at second base. And Tim Hill just throws a pitch right down the middle, and Ohtani wasn't looking to hit it out of the ballpark, but just made solid contact. And the tying run is aboard and over at first base. All right. Comeback is starting. Everybody wants to say, the game is over. JJ looks at the camera funny how, like a clown, do I entertain you? Yes, exactly, John. That's what I'm talking about. The pitch. That's 1 ball, no strikes. Because if I wasn't here, who would you troll? That's why you do it. I'm just messing. The pitch, and that's outside for ball 2. There is some truth to that, though. If I wasn't here, who would anybody, or nobody would troll me, so. 2-0. There's a grounder. Rolled over to shortstop, flip over the second base, and Ohtani is out as he slides in there. But he's a little bit late, and runners are now at the corners with 1 out. As he's out by force. I'm a professional. Yes, you are. Crazy how there's an NFL game on Halloween and it's the Strouds. I don't think that's crazy. I think that the NFL wanted to do that. I think that the NFL wanted that to happen. Oh, actually, well, maybe they didn't plan that, but it is on a Thursday, so yeah, I guess you're right. Here comes Freddie Freeman. First pitch, ground ball, hit over to second base. The throw over to shortstop, there's one. The throw over to first, got him. A 4-6-3 double play. Freeman thinks he's safe, and Dave Roberts says, hold it. And as Tim Hill was walking back over towards the dugout, let's see. I think the Dodgers may challenge this. Good sidearm throw by Gleyber Torres. Let's see. Ooh, that is close. Freddie Freeman, did he get his right foot on the bag? I don't know. I don't know if you're going to have a lot of conclusive evidence to overturn this, but the Dodgers will indeed challenge this. Looks close. I'm looking from replay review. If the ball enters into the fielder's glove at the same time that the base runner gets on, the tiebreaker goes to the hitter, or the base runner in this case. So Freeman, that's tough. That's so tough. I think he might be safe, but the question is there enough conclusive evidence from the two angles that they showed us to overturn that call? And they say yes, he's safe over at first base, and Freeman stays on, and the Dodgers get an RBI from it. So that makes it 5-4. And the Dodgers are only down by 1. An RBI fielder's choice, Freddie Freeman comes through and hustles over to first base. So it's 5-4, and now we have a timeout because a pitching change has been made, and Tim Hill's going to come out of the ball game. Wow. I hear Bob Uecker, he missed the tag. Yes, sir. Nah, he hits the base before the ball hits the back of the glove. That's pretty close. But yeah, you're right. Freeman jacks them again. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and hit those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live for Phillies, Sixers, or Eagles games. We also do the World Series. We've been covering MLB playoffs for a little bit. We also do NBA basketball, and we do NFL football as well. Oh, boy. Freddie Freeman is the definition of hustle, says Dodgers Nation on Twitter. 44 likes, 25 people watching. We need 4 more super chats in order for us to reveal a secret. If you guys want to hear me share a secret that I've been wanting to tell you for a while, you got to hit the super chat button. And if not, then we'll have to do it again tomorrow. And you'll just have to wait another day for the secret. We got to get to 5. Somebody, please, how do we watch live? You go to Play-by-Play with JJ. That's how you watch live. That's how you watch live. You go to Play-by-Play with JJ. I don't know if there's a website out there that can show you the game, but all I can do, I don't want to get a copyright strike, man. I love doing radio play-by-play, and this might be the best option you have. You know, you get a really, really cool community on here, but you also get to be able to listen to the game. And personally, I don't even just say this. I love listening to the game. Like, watching the game is cool, but honestly, a lot of the time, unless like I'm around like my family or something, I love listening to radio play-by-play. There's an art to it. I like imagining things that are going on in my head and being creative with it. And I think that as an announcer, like, this is sort of the dream, right? Because in TV broadcasting, the most important thing are the visuals and the camera operators and, of course, the graphics operators. And the play-by-play announcer is not as important. But in radio, you're the eyes and the ears. You're the engine. You get things rolling. You are guiding somebody that's blind, and you have to direct them through traffic. The pitch to Teoscar Hernandez. There's a pop-up hit out over towards left field. And that's going to be caught by Verdugo for out number 3. Didn't really have to move a whole bunch. Just walked in over towards the plate. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 5th coming up. The Yankees up 5-4. But the Dodgers get 2 back on a solo home run by Will Smith and an RBI fielder's choice by Freddie Freeman. Okay. So, yes, that's what goes on. So much for a low-scoring game. Me and Scott are about to lose our prediction scores. But you had 3. You had 3, so you got to tell us your other 2 now. I'm such a sassy person, man. You had 3. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Woo, that neck crack was good. Man, that felt awesome. That felt really good. Any of you guys knuckle crackers? Like, did you guys crack your knuckles? I'm not really a knuckle cracker. I crack my ankles a lot. That's just out of like habit. You know, crack my knees. I think that my bones are pretty tense. I think I'm just like a tense person. I probably could use like going to a massage or something, and I probably should do that. But I'm very tight. But I just didn't know if you guys crack your knuckles a lot. I know people that are. I've been cracking my jaw a little bit more. We're having a very weird conversation now because I don't know what else to talk about, and that was the first thing that came in my head, and I kind of want to stretch. There we go. Ugh. If you weren't here, that's more your problem than mine, but I will cool it down because I love you. No, you're good, you're good. You're fine, you're fine. I got one, but nobody wants to pony up. How about if the Yankees win, I will do a $10 super chat, good or bad. You don't have to, Jane. You don't have to do that. I appreciate it, but for you, that's a lot. And I know it is. Scott, I'm a redhead too. This comment section needs an adult section. Yeah, complain to YouTube about that. Ask Google if they would be willing to do that. All right, y'all, I think I'm going to dip out. I'll definitely have to hear the secret tomorrow if we get there and the results. Hi, JJ. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, man? Thanks so much. I used to a lot, not much anymore. You don't crack your knuckles a lot anymore? I don't, but I know people that do. All right, the pitch to Aaron Judge. Here it is. Ground ball hit over to shortstop, bobbled by Edman. He gets back up to it, throws it over to first, and Aaron Judge beats it out. Just took a little second, but Judge did hustle and give him credit, but Edman threw it over to first base as fast as he could after he bobbled it, hit off the bottom of his glove, and Aaron Judge gets on base. So they're going to rule that as an E6. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is going to step on up to the plate, hitting on the left side of the batter's box. 1 for 2, singled back in the third, scored a run, stole a base as well. And the pitch, that is low for a ball. So we are doing the Sixers game tomorrow, just to be clear. And if there is a Game 5, we'll resume that after the Sixers game is done. 1 ball, no strikes to Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the 1-0 pitch is down low for ball 2. My secret, I'm a straight white male that loves women, says John. 2 balls, no strikes. 5-4 Yankees. Dodgers lead the series 3-0. 1 Won the first game by a score of 6-3 thanks to a walk-off home run by Freddie Freeman in extra innings. And then they won the next two games by the same score. It was 4-2. 2-0 popped up in foul ground over towards the third base dugout, and it goes into the first row behind the netting. Jazz is from the Bahamas. 26 years old, was traded at the deadline to the New York Yankees, played before on the Miami Marlins, and was with the Marlins organization throughout his whole entire career. Was with them at the start of 2020. 2-1 to Jazz, and he pops it foul and out of play. In last year's postseason against the Phillies, he ended up going 0 for 8 in the wild card series and struck out 4 times. This year he's 8 for 47 coming into this game. Two balls, 2 strikes to Jazz. Landon Knack kicks and delivers. It's off the plate. Three-two on the way. High for ball 4, and Jazz walks on over to first base. Wow. Just got breaking news that UConn just landed their top, the top Australian hoops prospect, and that is Jacob Furphy. He's from New Jersey, right? Is he from New Jersey? Yeah. He told NJ Advanced Media on Tuesday he's 6 feet 5 inches tall, 18 years old, and is a left-handed wing who's from Tasmania, which is an island state of Australia, and ended up developing at the NBA Global Academy in Australia. Huh. Interesting. The ball is 1 strike to Giancarlo Stanton, and the next pitch, check swing, he did not go, the first base umpire says. I don't know if he's from New Jersey, even though it was reported by NJ.com. Doesn't necessarily mean that, so I apologize if that is incorrect. Next pitch, and that's taken for strike 2. I don't think it is. Bottom of the 5th, nobody out. Runners at first and second. The 1-2 to Stanton, swing and a miss. He strikes out on a slider. And there's one away. What's a lot? I'm like once every 3 hours or so. Is that a lot of cracking knuckles? Oh, cracking knuckles. Thought you said skulls. Nah. You crack skulls once every 3 hours? Dude, we gotta have a convo. That's a Halloween conversation. Tasmania. Thank you. Tasmania. Or is it Tasmania? I think that's how you say it. First pitch to Rizzo. It's outside for a ball. Knack gets set at the letters, stares back at second, now glances back at the plate and fires the changeup, and that is in there for a strike on the inside corner at the kneecaps. Rizzo is still looking for his first RBI of the postseason. That's like really crazy when you actually think about it. Last time he had an RBI was back in 2022 in the postseason, and the next pitch is taken up high for ball 2. They try to appeal, and they say no swing. 2 balls, 1 strike. The next pitch to Rizzo. Fly ball hit out over towards center field. Kike gets under it, drifts over towards his right, makes the catch. And Anthony Volpe, who would have grand slam his last time up, is due back up. Showing a picture of Anthony Volpe at the 2009 World Series parade that the Yankees had against the Phillies. Oh man, was he young. It was posted by Michael Volpe, family related to him. The pitch. And the curveball is in the zone for strike 1. Jane Kraken trolls like she's playing whack-a-mole. 0-1. That's high for a ball. A ball, 1 strike. Judge over at second. Jazz over at first. 1 ball, 1 strike to Anthony Volpe. The next pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards center field. It's carrying just a little bit, but Kike steps back before the track and will make the catch, and the inning is over. So the Yankees leave runners at first and second base and have nothing else to show for it. We've played 5 frames and head to the 6th. Yankees lead at 5-4 in Game 4 of the World Series. Be right back in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. We're back, baby. You know, I always love how during the World Series, what they do is they have the Stand Up for Cancer. It's promoted by baseball and by, I think it's Masterclass. But what they do is they stop the game for a second and they show people write like who they stand up for cancer for. And it's really nice how they just take a moment to do that. And they show people holding up their signs. And it's really, really powerful. That's another reason why I like covering sports, because of just the spectacle of it, you know? It means more than just entertainment. There's lessons and there's morals and themes that you can take away that apply to everyday life. And I think that that's like one of the most classiest things baseball can do, you know, when they take that moment to hold up their signs, when fans do that, and they take a moment And the players get to participate in it too. So does the commissioner and the broadcasters. Saw Smoltz and Joe Davis holding up a sign, and it's just awesome. It's just really awesome that they get to do that. And it's powerful. There's a lot. Where's Jason? Did Jason come on here, man? Where is, Came to say hi and give a like. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. If you guys want to hear a secret, man, we need 4 more super chats. 4 more. If you want to hear me reveal a special secret that might actually be an announcement. That's the last thing I'll leak. Yeah. So yeah, 4 more until I reveal an announcement. I probably should have just said announcement. Right? No. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. We're going to the top of the 6th. Bear Media just posted, this is one of the most powerful moments on television during a sporting event. Incredible, with the hashtag #StandUpForCancer. It is. It's a really, really awesome thing that they get to do. Max Muncy is going to come on up, and the first pitch is taken for a strike. We got news from Zach Ciovalella that Sixers star Joel Embiid has begun participating in 5-on-5 scrimmaging and taking the next step ahead of making his season debut, according to Shams Charania. The pitch, so it's no balls, 2 strikes to Max Muncy. Clay Holmes on the hill. And the 0-2, swing and a miss. Muncy strikes out on 3 pitches. And there's 1 away. Good stuff. Gonna officially dip out now. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. One out. The top of the 6th. And the pitch to Kike is inside for a ball. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Kike up to bat. And the next pitch, swing and a miss. Charge! 1-1 delivery. And the sweeper is in there for strike 2 on the inside corner. Yankees bullpen has allowed none or 1 earned run in 9 of the last 12 games. Crazy. I didn't even know that until they just posted that graphic. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kike Hernandez, who takes the next pitch down and away for ball 2. Eric Johnson in the NHL is now 6 games away from playing 1,000 games. So congratulations to him. 2-2 delivery, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Clay Holmes. There's 1. And there's 2. Okay. Eric Johnson, of course, was the first overall pick by the St. Louis Blues back in the 2006 NHL draft. The pitch, that's taken inside for a ball. traded to the Flyers in exchange for a 4th-round pick back in March of earlier this year. And then, after being on the market, Johnson ended up opting to return to the Flyers on a 1-year, $1 million contract. Next pitch is taken for ball 2, so it's 2 balls, no strikes to Gavin Lux. The pitch, a sweeper that's at the kneecaps for strike 1. Holmes with 12 total pitches. Lux hasn't gotten a hit until tonight. It was last time he got a hit was on October 9th, which was the NLDS. Next pitch, bouncing ball hit over towards the right side of second base, scooped up by Torres. Sidearm throw over to first. We'll get Gavin Lux out. And the bottom of the 6th coming up out at Yankee Stadium. 5-4 Yankees in Game 4 of the World Series. What's chat saying about me now? I love the Philly and Eagles and people who like to eat food. You're not an Eagles fan. You're a Bucks fan. Aren't you a Bucks fan? Or do you like the Bucks and the Eagles? I love the Phillies and the Eagles and people who like to eat seafood. And I thought you were a Sixers fan too. I'm still alive with my prediction. One of your 3. I'm still gonna troll you for that. It's okay. I'm not saying that I haven't done that before either, because I have. You were writing down 3 of those scores. I know what you were doing, but I still implied that you meant that you had 3 final score predictions. I wasn't going to tell this to anybody, but for Game 2 of the NLCS, I ended up having 2 predictions, and I didn't realize that. I said that I predicted one thing. If you go back to the tape, I forget what the score was originally, but I said that I predicted the final score of that game being 5-2. No. That's not how it worked. Or sorry, 6-3. That's what it was. I said it would be 5-2. Then I said it was 6-3. So I'm on a seafood diet. I seafood, I eat it. It's one of my favorite jokes. And that would be cheating. That's true. That's true. Just the Bucks. I like both. All Philly, just Bucks. Gotcha. And not the Milwaukee Bucks or the Pittsburgh Pirates. Those types of Buccaneers. You like the Tampa Bay Bucks. Ugh. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, folks. Hit that subscribe button as well. How many of y'all are excited for me to call my first NBA game of the season? The first Sixers game of the year. I'm excited about that. This is going to be season number 3 for the Sixers, dude. That's crazy. The pitch. That's outside for a ball. Just their second full season now. That's weird. This is year 3 of going into the Sixers, dude. That's crazy. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Wow, just barely escaped that one. 1 ball, 1 strike, bottom of the 6th, nobody out. Next pitch. That's taken for strike 2. I love it when you call basketball. It's fun. Wait, whoa. You heard me call a basketball game? Huh. I don't remember you being on for the Sixers last year. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The next pitch on the way. Fly ball hit out over to deep right field, and that is gone in a flash. 6-4, and Austin Wells knew it as soon as he swung after it. He hit it out to right field, and the crowd just woke up. Another one. What a swing. All right, the next pitch, and that's outside for ball one to Alex Verdugo. 6-4 Yankees on that solo shot, man. Next pitch on the way. Fly ball hit out over towards left field. It's carrying, and Teoscar has room. He'll make the catch, and there's one away. I was just turned on that one, and that bat flip was awesome. I mean, jeez. He saw it, and he turned on a fastball. 6-4 Yankees. The pitch. There's a four-seamer that misses. Or that's actually in there, excuse me, on the outside corner for strike one. No balls, one strike. 0-1 on the way. Fly ball hit over towards right center field. It's going over towards the track. Ike tracks it down, though, and makes the catch just shy of the warning track. Austin Wells with a solo homer. Dodgers are now down 6-4. Let's see. Alex Ovechkin and the Capitals ended up winning in an 8-goal thriller. And that's crazy. Pitch to Soto. That's a changeup. It's in there for a called strike. Capitals put up 5 goals. And I think Ovi had 2. Did Ovi have 2? He did. Ovechkin had 2. The ball is 2 strikes. Ovechkin is now 2 goals closer to breaking Wayne Gretzky's record. Wow. Good for Ovi. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 delivery, swing and a miss, and Juan Soto strikes out. The inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th as Austin Wells adds on another run for the Yankees. And it's 6-4, top of the 7th coming up for the Dodgers. Okay. Let's see. Where do we go? So, Alex Ovechkin. How many goals did Gretzky have all time? All-time goals list. See where he is. NHL all-time goals. All-time goal leaders. Most points, Wayne Gretzky has the most, 1,400. He had 2,857 points. But in goals, Gretzky had 894. Cool. It's cool. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell icons too, and that way you'll know when I go live, man. That's what we do on here. Phillies baseball, Sixers basketball, and Eagles football, bro. Sound more pro on the radio with football and basketball. Didn't you call a preseason game? Maybe I didn't. But I thought I did. I don't know. But regardless, you'll hear one tomorrow. Out of all the three, my favorite is baseball. Somebody asked me the other day, like, which one's my favorite? I get asked this now a lot. I think my favorite is baseball. But I like the challenges of all three. I think that they all present cool challenges. Baseball, I love the storytelling aspect of it. But the playoffs, honestly, and I would never do this if it was in person, okay? Did I study the players? No. I didn't do that in the postseason for all the other games that we're doing. But I think that with just the pace of it, it gives you guys more opportunities to have conversations, and I like that. And I'd rather use that time on here because I think that that's more so meant for streaming. Not saying that preparing isn't a good thing, because of course, like, it's good to know certain things and to have certain things on the back of your hand and know things in the back of your head, but I don't know. I think that for streaming it represents it's a different medium, it's a different stream. It's a different type of cast. Top of the seventh, the pitch. That's inside and high. You know who would be really, really good on the streamer on the streaming side of things? Kevin Harlan. He'd be so good at this, I think. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Curveball that's in there for strike one. Imagine him calling an NFL game and having his own YouTube channel. Or just doing NBA. He'd be so good at it, man. He really would be. Fans would love it. 1-1. That misses outside for ball 2. I was listening to an interview that he did today. It wasn't actually today that he released the interview, but it was from a couple of years ago. And the 2-1 is down low and away for ball 3. And I think that his stories that he told are really inspiring and very very powerful. 3-1. That's on the inside corner for a called strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 7th. Smith in the box. Leiter Jr. comes set, and the next pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And there's one away in the top of the 7th. But Harlan is so good at describing things and creating a marching tune to the action. You know, he has a style where his voice is the cast. And it's like he's reading a poem. But he talks really fast. He thinks on the fly. He uses a lot of descriptors. First pitch is in there for a strike to Tommy Edman. And the 0-1 misses down for a ball. But it's cool. And that comes with time. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 7th. Edman takes the next pitch. It's a splitter in the dirt for ball 2. Mom just said I had a voice for radio and a face for a milk carton. 2-1. That's up high for ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike to Tommy Edman. And the 3-1 offering misses outside for ball 4. And Shohei Ohtani's coming back up to the plate with 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. All right. Ended up singling his last time up. Batting .250 in the postseason, 3 homers and 10 RBI. Leiter Jr. gets set and delivers and throws a strike. Leiter Jr. is from New Jersey. But he was born in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Went to Toms River North High School. And NJIT as well. The next pitch, swing and a miss. Ohtani, no homers in his last 24 at-bats. Toss back over to first, and Edman dives back in there safely. The tag was pretty late. Of course, Mark Leiter was his father. He's now 61 years old. Had an 11-year baseball career. And played from 1990 to 1999 and then came back in 2001. The next pitch, and now it's a 1-2 count. Was on the Yankees. Was on the Tigers, the California Angels, the San Francisco Giants, Montreal Expos, Philadelphia Phillies, Seattle Mariners, and when he came back, he was on the Brewers. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ohtani. Next pitch outside. Throw over the second base by Austin Wells, and it almost got away from Anthony Volpe. Tommy Edman is in scoring position, and he swipes second base. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Shohei Ohtani. Look at how these Dodgers are running, man. They're just running and making plays happen. So are the Yankees, too. That's what happens when you have those guys. 2-2 delivery. Bouncer in the dirt. It was a splitter. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Luke Weaver warming up in the bullpen. I gotta get a new chair. It's time. 3-2. That's a foul ball. This thing squeaks so badly. I gotta get a new one. If y'all are tuning in for the very first time, where are you tuning in from? Let me know down below. We got 42 people on here watching. Appreciate it very much. Three balls, 2 strikes to Shohei Ohtani. 51 likes. Thank you all. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Ohtani strikes out on a splitter thrown by Mark Leiter Jr., and there's out number 2. All right. I have a question for you, JJ. Has or has not every team that won the series had a chance to win away but lost to go back home? I'm trying to analyze that question. That's hard for me to understand. Okay. We have a pitching change, so Aaron Boone's going to go out there, and that's going to be it for Leiter Jr. And we'll have Luke Weaver coming in next. Here's a question for you, JJ. Has or has not every team that won the series had a chance to win away but lost to go back home this playoff series? I'm so confused. Has a team had a chance to win a playoff series at home but then lose it on the road? Yeah, the Cubs, well, think about it. Like, you're technically asking somebody came back, I guess, from a 3-1 deficit or like a 3-0 deficit. And the best way I can explain it is that the Cubs did it most recently back in 2016. They were down 3-1. And the Nationals also did it too against the Astros. They were up 2-0 in the series in Houston, and then Houston won the next 3 games in Washington, and the Nationals won the next 2 games on the road. Does that answer your question? It's crazy. Keep it clean, John. Keep it clean. Come on, man. I don't want to have to take you out. I don't want to have to do that, bro. Come on, you got to keep it clean. Ugh. I hope that makes sense. Here's a question, JJ. Doesn't this World Series suck because the Philadelphia Phillies aren't in it? Yes. In a sense. Yeah. As a fan, sure. Yeah. But, is that Nick Wright, Kevin Wildes, and Chris Broussard are all there. They are. They're all there watching. That's funny. But it does. It stings. But I don't know. I don't know, man. It does. The pitch, and that's outside for a ball. I know it does. Yes, it does. But with this team, I'd be happy that they got to the World Series, but I'm looking at the Yankees right now, and now that they're in this hole, I would not be happy about that. You know? But yes, at least they get there. 1 ball, no strikes. Red Sox did it also. Yes, they did. 1-0 pitch, and that's a foul ball play-by-play. JJ, this playoffs year, didn't every team to advance lose away just to come back home and win it instead of on the road? Did every team lose away? Every team lost on the road, except for the Baltimore Orioles. 1 ball, 1 strike. The next pitch, and that is swung on and missed. Mark Bryant's here. What's up, Mark? How you doing? I'm tuning in from Louisiana, dude. I'm really enjoying you call the games. First time on your channel, but I'll be back. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you, man. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mookie Betts. Next pitch, check swing. Did he go? They say no over at first base, and the count is now 2-2. The Orioles won at home, and I think that the Astros were the other team. Astros lost both games at home. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch to Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss. He strikes out. And we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. It is stretch time. It is stretch time in New York at Yankee Stadium. 6-4 Yankees. But yeah, from the division series on, yes, I don't think any team, I think every team from that point on lost at least 1 game on the road and then took it back home to win. Yeah. Stoney's here. What's going on? What's up, Stoney? All right. I'm going to ask you a World Series trivia question. Who wants to answer first? I'm sure all of you do. I'm going to ask you a World Series question, a World Series trivia question. If you get it right, that's what you'll hear. If you get it wrong, that's what you'll hear. All right. Let's do this. All right. Here's another, little history question. Who was the first player ever to have a pinch hit home run in the World Series? The first player ever to have a pinch hit home run in the World Series. That's what I want to know. A pinch hit, for those of you that don't know, means come off the bench during a game and take over for one of the starting players. Larry says Ruth. Nope. Stump me on this, JJ. That's right. Reggie. Nope. Yogi Berra. Ding. Got it. Good job. What year did Yogi Berra do it? That's the second part to this question. Yogi Berra did do it. Jane is right, but now get part two. What year? I'll take a troll timeout until correctly answered, says John. John, you're going to get one of these trivia questions one day. My favorite New York Yankee, only one I ever liked. 1950. Nope. But Yogi Berra was the first. 1960, that is also incorrect. 51. Nope, not 1951. 1957. Not 1957. 1953. Nope. Yogi Berra was the first player to have a pinch hit home run in the World Series, and the year that he did it was not 1968, was not 1955, was not 1956, 1947. Jane got it. Good job. Good job. Jane got it. 1947. That is correct. Good job. Good job by Jane. Round of applause. I got Johnny Cash stuck in my head, says John. It's funny. All right. How did we get here, JJ? Great question. As we go to the bottom of the seventh. So the Dodgers, they got a 2-run homer by Freddie Freeman in the top of the first. We missed it, thanks to a power outage. And then Alex Verdugo would help the Yankees strike back. He ended up having an RBI ground out in the bottom of the second. Then in the bottom of the third, bases were loaded, and Anthony Volpe ended up hitting a grand slam to make it 5-2 New York in the bottom of the third. Will Smith hit a solo homer in the top of the fifth, and then Freddie Freeman got an RBI fielder's choice in the top of the fifth as well. And the Yankees would get an extra run in the bottom of the sixth to make it 6-4. And that's how we got to the score that we have right now. So it's Aaron Judge up to bat, Judge, Chisholm, and then it's Stanton. It's 3, 4, and 5. 2 up in the order. The pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. That was close, but you did not get it correct. 0-1. That's down. It was a curveball. Knack on the bump. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets set just below the letters. Kicks, deals, and it's low and outside for ball 2. Flyers 1-2-0 and pitched a shutout in Boston, so that deserves a ring. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch to Judge. Strike 2 at the knees. Judge has hit 311 homers since 2017. Right behind him is Kyle Schwarber, who has 268 homers since then. Next pitch. That is on the outside corner at the knees for strike 2. Knack with 49 pitches. The 3-2 pitch to Judge. Fly ball hit out over towards center field. It'll stay in the yard. Kike Hernandez walks over towards the baseball, takes about 4 steps towards the plate, and makes the catch. All right. And there's one away. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. And again, we need 5 super chats. 4 more, baby, until we get to our goal. And then from that point on, I will reveal a secret. The goal expires in 40 minutes. We've just got one within the past 2 hours. Pitch to Jazz. Popped up, hit out over towards left field. Teoscar Hernandez gets under it. And there's out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. So 4 more super chats till we get to our goal, and then I get to reveal my big secret that I've been wanting to tell you guys. If not, then we gotta wait till tomorrow. And if we don't get it tomorrow, then we gotta wait till Sunday. And then we just keep going. We gotta get to 5 super chats. 1 ball, no strikes to Giancarlo Stanton. The pitched. And that is on the outside corner for a called strike. The Denver Nuggets ended up winning in their second overtime. I thought it said 3 for a second. The pitch, 2 balls, 1 strike now. 4 more, man, come on. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Outside for ball 3. Fleury played in his final game tonight. Cool. Wow. 3-1. Fly ball. Hit out over towards left field. It was a line drive, and Teoscar is there. He'll make the catch. And the inning is over. The side is retired. Top of the 8th coming up. Yankees up by 2. We need some negotiation. No transaction without negotiation, JJ. Nope. Y'all ain't gonna hear it. Until we get to 5. That's how it works. I keep my word. I don't negotiate on things like that. We do it when we get to it. That's how it goes. I keep my word from my friends. I honestly, not to get too deep, but I'm not always honest with myself all the time, which is not a good thing. I've been definitely more honest with myself now, more than ever, but I wasn't always honest with myself, and that wasn't a good thing. So I bring that up because I feel like if I say something, I mean it now. You know, no taxation without representation. What was that saying? What was that saying? It made me think of something, Larry. Who I'm here? What's the Dodgers to win? And who in here wants the Yankees to win? Who in here wants the Dodgers to win? And who in here wants the Yankees to win? I kind of want the Dodgers. I want the Dodgers, but I want it to be a series. I'd really like it to go to 6 or 7 games. That's what I would like. Rudy says, I want the Dodgers to win. Okay. Let's do a poll. Shall we? Let's do a poll. There we go. If I say something, I never mean it. Figure that. Figure that one out. It's true. There's the poll. Answered the poll question. Sorry, JJ, my phone messed up. No worries. I wanted to make sure I understood you. You don't have to apologize. You're good. We figured it out. No biggie. A man is only as good as his word. A woman too. But yes. I know what you're saying. Just saw a tweet that I thought was funny. 6-4 Yankees, top of the 8th. Nobody out. And the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a called strike. Freeman with a 2-run bomb back in the first. He's homered in the first 4 World Series games. Freeman's probably like, I'd probably like this to be over now so that way I don't have to homer in the 5th. 0-1, and that's in the dirt for a ball. Been watching the Dodgers since the Gibson fist pump. Let me ask you, Rudy. The Freddie Freeman walk-off grand slam, was that one of the most clutchest swings that you've seen ever? 1-1. That's taken a little bit outside, for ball 2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got a changeup. Two balls, 2 strikes. Weaver not wasting any time. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Popped up, hit over towards center field. Judge says he has it. Calls everyone off and makes the catch. Immediately reminded me of Gibson's shot, says Rudy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. I said it. I said it a lot. I said that was Kirk Gibson-esque, and I wanted to know if you agreed with that. And I'm happy that you did, because I obviously wasn't alive to see Kirk's homer. But I've seen it so many times, and it felt like it. It felt like that was like that, even though it was different. But it had some resemblance to it. First pitch is in there for a strike to Teoscar Hernandez. Weaver comes set, kicks, fires, swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Teoscar is now 32 years old. Obviously was with the Houston Astros in his rookie year. Then played with the Blue Jays from 2017 to 2022. Fun fact, it was at the exact same time. You're funny. 0-2. There's a foul ball. I actually wanted to believe you for a second, meaning that it was at the exact same time, but not the exact same day. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 delivery. Inside and low. Weaver, with 2 seconds left on the pitch clock, gets set at the logo. And the 1-2 delivery, that's fouled off. Saw that on the postgame show. What was that, the Dodgers postgame show? That he actually homered at the exact time that Kirk Gibson's homer was made was actually the exact same time that Freddie Freeman homered. That's really crazy. First, I thought you were joking. I remember my dad being so excited when Kirk smashed the homer. Definitely Freeman is Gibson-esque. Yeah. Did I spell esque? I always thought it was ESK. Maybe there's a double spell into it. 1-2 delivery on the way. Swing and a miss. The second strikeout by Luke Weaver. There's 2 gone in the top of the 8th. Need some water. Teoscar hit .272 this year at 33 homers and 99 RBI. Comes Max Muncy. He's been struggling as of lately. And takes the pitch outside for ball 1. Muncy is not at a good World Series. Had a lot of power and a lot of great at-bats in the NLCS. But is still looking for his first World Series hit. So for 2, he walked in the 4th. Next pitch, and it's now a 1-1 count. The next one, that's in there for strike 2. Muncy's 1 for his last 16. Weaver comes set and fires. It's outside and low. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends and your family members, folks. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Max Muncy, who rests the bat on his back shoulder. Weaver goes over the signs and draws the 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. And Muncy strikes out. He got a fastball in the upper part of the strike zone. It whizzed on by him, and Muncy was late. Bottom of the 8th coming up, 6-4 Yankees. So they're 3 outs away from staying alive and taking their first game of the World Series to send it to a Game 5. Max says Judge stats. Judge stats in the World Series? Yeah. But at least Aaron Judge has a couple. I think he has a couple of hits in the World Series. He's doing better. Judge is doing better in the World Series, but Muncy's doing better in the playoffs overall. Crazy. Anyone remember Gibson's 84 World Series homer? Padres manager tried to take Gossage out. You could lip read him saying, "I can get this guy out." Kirk put it in the upper deck money. Yep. Rudy said that he got to see it. Rudy said that he got to see it. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. I graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022. And here I am on YouTube. I've been doing this now for about 2 years, man. Worked at NFL Films. Interned there after I graduated from college. As much as I really, really liked it, I miss putting on the headsets, man. I did. I miss putting on the headsets. And I met the great and intelligent Scott Fransky, who was the Phillies play-by-play announcer. And when the Phillies, after they made it to the World Series that year in 2022, he came to Rowan, and I went back to the networking event to listen to him speak, and also wanted to, of course, talk to him. And he said to me after I came up to him, last person there, say, "Hi, how you doing?" Introduce myself. Tell him about my title. Tell him that I called Blue Coats games and Blue Rocks games as well. He said, "Well, with all due respect, how many games did you do every single week?" And I had to count on just one hand. 1 to 2. He said, "Well, 1 to 2. You got to get reps. You got to put in the work. If you want to do this every day, if you want to do 162, you got to do 162. That's the only way you get better. As great as it is for the opportunities that they give you at the school, it's competitive, and you got to create opportunities for yourself. So I said, you're right. And I can call as many games as I can. I actually still call games in person, too. I do Villanova Wildcats ice hockey, which is awesome. But first it started off as a channel of just getting reps, and now it's taken over the digital media world because this thing is really special, man. And I like it. It's different. It's raw. It's fresh. It's a breath of fresh air. And it's new. The pitch. Ground ball hit over towards the first base side. Scooped up by the first baseman. And tag in the bag is Freeman for out number 1. Volpe up to bat. The pitch. And that is popped up. It's a foul ball. All right. No balls, 1 strike. Honeywell Jr. up to pitch. And the 0-1 is in the dirt for a ball. That guy literally has a troll in his logo. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. It's a 4-seamer that just misses. And it's a 2-1 count. Brent Honeywell Jr. has gone 7 2/3 in the postseason and has given up 4 earned runs on 8 hits, 2 walks. 2-1 pitch. That misses, or it missed down low, but Volpe ended up checking his swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Anthony Volpe. Honeywell kicks and delivers, and the 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And there, or they say he got a piece of it. He got a piece of it. They said that he just got a piece of it off the end of the bat. And the home plate umpire said, foul ball, foul ball, foul ball. Just barely. It looked like he struck out, but he barely made a little bit of contact. Dang, I don't need a job anymore. I want to be free. I just didn't want to have to deal with the troll. I don't really have patience tonight. 2-2 pitch. Line drive. Base hit into left field. Teoscar Hernandez backs it up. And throw over to second base is not in time. It actually was off the glove of the second baseman Lux, and Anthony Volpe was lucky. But he dives into second base, and there's a 1-out double. Let's see. So Lux caught it, and as soon as he tried to swipe out Volpe, he had it, and then the ball was out, I believe. Teoscar had a really good throw over to second base again. He has a cannon of an arm. Let's see when it popped out of the glove. Did it pop out on the swipe? It's hard to see there. I don't know. But he's safe over at second. And the pitch to Austin Wells, and that is fouled away. Crazy collision over there at second base between Volpe and Edman. The call stands and Volpe is safe. No balls, 1 strike to Austin Wells. The next one, it's down for a ball. That wasn't anyone's fault. I just wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't want anyone else to deal with it. I saw it and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. 1-1. That's down low and away for ball 2. Wells is 25 years old. He's from Scottsdale, Arizona. Honeywell Jr. looks back over at second, keeps the runner in check. Wells went to Bishop Gorman High School, and as a junior was named the Nevada Gatorade Player of the Year and a second-team All-American by USA Today. 2-1 pitch. That's outside for ball 3. Come on, let's hear this big secret from JJ. There's a $2 donation, and that is number 2. We need 3 more. 3 more super chats. I think I'll count that as number 2. I'll count that as a number 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. 3-2 on the way. It's popped up. Hit out over towards home plate area. And Smith has some room but can't make the catch. It was right over towards the backstop. And he just could not get there. So that's 2 super chats. We need 3 more. I marked it down as just 1. But I count that. I'll take it. Three balls, 2 strikes. Thanks, Jaden. I appreciate it. Payoff pitch on the way, and that's down low for ball 4. And there's 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. If Moosey sells a few more bags of catnip to the strays in the corner, I'll donate, says John. It's all good. We might just have to wait till tomorrow. That's fine. That's fine. We can wait till tomorrow. I'm fine with that. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. He's never going to tell us. It's going to be a running joke forever. Just 1 more super chat and I'll tell. You know, Larry, that brings up an idea. The pitch. That's taken for a strike. JJ Louie gave you 5 earlier. Yes. So that counts to me as 2. It counts on YouTube. YouTube counts it as 1, but we're counting that as 2. Because it has to be, I think that it had to be over, it had to be like a $5 or more donation in order for it to count, and I didn't realize that. That's in order for it to be green, and I think that that's what it wanted, green super chats. The ball is 1 strike. The next pitch, swing and a miss. Volpe swipes third, and there's a double steal. So Volpe's over at third. Austin Wells is now over at second base. And the double steal works. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out to Alex Verdugo. Yeah, Larry just gave me an idea. No balls, 2 strikes. Honeywell Jr. on the hill with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th inning. The windup, the pitch. Foul ball. That one's out of play. Charge! Memberships also count too. Memberships also count as well. 0-2. And that misses outside for ball 1. 32 people on here watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. The pitch. And that is fouled away. You said blue, you monkey fart animal. Dark riding man. It says 5 teal super chats. I don't know why. Whatever. It's weird. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the next one is inside and low for ball 2. How do I edit this? I can't just I have to remove it. That's what it is. We got 16 and a half minutes to go. Come on, hurry, so that way I don't have to change it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch is fouled away. Charge JJ for baiting us with a secret. 35 people on here watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. Tomorrow we're going to break it because I know that we're going to get a lot of people for Sixers. It's tough because a lot of people are covering the World Series. But 36, I mean, it's not anything to sneeze at. I'm so grateful for it, but it'll be easier to get it tomorrow, I think. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The next pitch to Verdugo is fouled away. So if the Yankees do hang on to win, what's going to happen is tomorrow we're going to have a doubleheader. We're going to do the Sixers game, and then from there we're just going to stay on and do the rest of the Yankees Dodgers game. I probably should make 2 separate streams out of it, but I don't want to because it's going to get rid of... we're going to get a lot of people, I'm sure, tomorrow, and I don't want to have to start from scratch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. 2-2 pitch, and another foul ball by Verdugo. What an at-bat here. This is the 11th pitch of the at-bat coming on up. If you can believe that. Two delivery, ground ball, hit over to second base, flip over to home, and not in time. Volpe dives in there safely. The tag was too late, and the Yankees snag home another run. 7-4 New York. Oof. See again. Yep. Swipe was too late. Lux didn't make a good throw. The throw was over towards Smith's right side. He had to backhand it and then, turn all the way over towards his left side. That was not a good play by Gavin Lux. 7-4 Yankees, and Gleyber Torres is up to bat. And the pitch is low for a ball. Blake Harris is freaking out now over on Twitter. 7-4 Yankees, 1 ball, no strikes to Gleyber Torres. The pitch fouled away. Is Orioles Birdwatcher doing this game too? How many? Yeah, he is. He has 33. 1 ball, 1 strike to Torres, and the 1-1 pitch. There's a fly ball hit out over towards deep right field, and Gleyber Torres leaves the yard. The Yankees put up a 10 spot here in the bottom of the 8th inning, and Gleyber Torres goes deep. Bye-bye baseball. That's the 4th homer by the Yankees today. Now it's Juan Soto coming on up, and the pitch, and that's outside for a ball. 10-4 Yankees. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch, and that's a foul ball. Nice call, JJ. Thanks. I wasn't really anticipating that, honestly. That came a little bit quicker. I got to cut the Austin Wells call. That was probably, I think, my best tonight. But thank you. 1-1 to Soto. 1-1 to Juan. That's high and away for a ball. The 1-1. Stop. I can't. I'm not trying to be mean. 2 balls, 1 strike, and the next pitch, swing and a miss. It's a screwball thrown by Brent Honeywell Jr. Soto hitless in 3 at-bats. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the next pitch is down and in for ball 3. Oh, yes, John, they wanted to win in L.A. Well, they have a chance tomorrow, so you're saying that the Dodgers are going to lose tomorrow. Gleyber Torres with a 3-run shot. That's his second homer of the postseason. 3-2 to Juan Soto. Popped up, hit out behind home plate, and Smith runs out of room and watches it go by for a foul ball. We are 3 hours into this ball game in the bottom of the 8th. 1 out, 3 balls, and 2 strikes to Juan Soto. 3-2 delivery. Foul ball. Dodgers in 6, says Larry. Payoff pitch to Soto, and it's fouled off the mask of the home plate umpire. Honeywell has thrown 36 pitches in this inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the payoff pitch to Juan Soto. Line drive down the right field line. That's a fair ball. It's going all the way over towards the corner. Soto's going to go on over to second base. Betts gets over to it, throws it to the cutoff man, and Soto aboard for the first time tonight. He wanted to join in on the party, and that's why he's in scoring position. And the Yankees will have Aaron Judge coming on up to the plate. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Ten runs is the most scored by the Yankees since they last played the Dodgers in the World Series back in '85. Comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 2. He's walked. He's gotten hit by a pitch, and he also reached on an error. The pitch to Judge. Foul ball. Juan Soto for Philly. Let's go. You mean, hey, we had a Soto in Philly. What are you guys talking about? That Soto was great. 0-1. And that just misses outside for a ball. We had a Soto in Philly. What are you talking about? Special K at the plate. Pitch to Judge. Fly ball hit out over to left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Teoscar Hernandez gets over to it. Soto being waved around. He'll come on home. And Aaron Judge gets on with an RBI single. Well, when Judge is hitting the baseball, the Yankees are on. And Honeywell just left another one out there over the middle of the plate, and Judge couldn't even resist. Honeywell was not happy. He muttered some things into that glove. I'm sure that there were a lot of expletives in there. Is that the right word? I'll look it up. What's that word? Expletives. Yeah. Here's Jazz Chisholm. 11-4 Yankees. Judge now breaks his slump and also stole a base. He's over at second right now with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Thanks, Twitter, for spoiling that for me. Appreciate it. Honeywell stares back at second and now back to home plate. And the next one is outside for ball 2. Yankees can keep the bats hot for the next game. Can they? I don't know. 1-0 pitch. That is high for a ball. Let's say 1985 World Series. I meant to say 1978. 11 runs are the Yankees' most runs that they've scored in the World Series game since 1978, Game 5 against the Dodgers. Good final score is my birthday, November 4th. 2-1. That's inside and high for ball 3 to Jazz. It's been a long inning for the Yankees. 3 balls, 1 strike to Chisholm. 5 runs in this inning to be exact. The 3-1 pitch. Looked a little bit outside, but it's a called strike anyways. Larry, what's your PIN number? Just give your date of birth. We want access to everything now, Larry. Now that Larry's told us his birthday, now we have to demand more. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Jazz Chisholm Jr. Judge dances off at second, and the 3-2 is popped up, hit over towards left field, shimmying over towards his left, and now backpedaling is Teoscar, and he'll be there to make the catch, and there's 2 away. Ooh. Jane is a day away from yours, Larry. November 3rd. How about that? She just said STFU. Mine is the 3rd. Comes Giancarlo Stanton. And that misses inside for a ball. That's my brother-in-law's too. Mine's actually the 2nd, guys. I couldn't even say it with a straight face. 1 ball, no strikes. And the next pitch. And that's a foul ball. Rain is starting to come down here in New York. Some showers. And you're looking up like, what's going on? 1-1. That's outside for ball 2. That's just Mother Nature taking its course. And now people are starting to get up. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the 8th. 2 outs. 2 balls, 1 strikes. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch to Giancarlo is popped up over towards the infield grass. Lux gets under it. He'll make the catch. Inning is finally over. The Yankees get 5 runs, though. And we go to the top of the 9th. Last chance for the Dodgers. So we're down to their final 3 outs here in Game 4. And the Yankees are 3 outs away from winning their first game of the World Series and cutting it now 3-1. JJ, yours is August something, right? Maybe. Maybe. I'm just in a mood tonight, man. I'm just in a mood. I'm happy that the Flyers won. I am trolling. August 25th, maybe. Almost forgot it was 16 years ago this very night. Where were you? What? Where was I? Or was I what? 16 years ago on this very night was actually my birthday? No. Nah. I knew 4 people with the same birthday and they all shared similar personality traits. Maybe there's something with astrology in it. Maybe they were all Leos or Cancers, or I don't know. It's true. That could be a possibility. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys want to get an autograph, first you got to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Just kidding. I don't do autographs now. But if you guys enjoy my content, just hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button as well, and turn on those bell icons. That way you'll know when I go live. Got another long day tomorrow. Looking forward to it. But first, we got to finish up these last 3 outs. If you guys like the Sixers, I'll be on doing my very first Sixers game of the year tomorrow. It'll be year 3 of us doing this. Crazy. Crazy stuff. But it should be a lot of fun. I expect to have a very good crowd, and I can't wait to get back into this, man. Sixers basketball. Doesn't matter if the big fella and if PG play or not, we're doing it. I don't think that they're going to play. I don't, but I don't care. We're doing it. It's been long enough. And I won't be able to do Saturday's game, so that's another reason why we're going to do it. My ex was an earth sign. I'm a water sign. Together we make muddy divorce papers. It's crazy. I would be working with my brother selling good food at the resort in Kissimmee. How do I say that? Kissimmee? Tim Mize is going to pitch. 50 games he's thrown in this season. He's facing 6, 7, and 8 in the Dodgers order. The pitch. That's a chopper. Rolled over to first base. It's a foul ball, though. Kike fouled out. Hit into a fielder's choice. And also struck out as well. No balls, 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch. Opposite way, foul ball. Yankees are 4 for 15 tonight with runners in scoring position. Jack Flaherty and Garrett Cole are going to pitch tomorrow night. Dodgers are 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position. The ball is 2 strikes, and the pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Actually, wait. I kind of want the Dodgers to clinch it tomorrow because I won't be able to cover the game on Friday and Saturday. I forgot about that. Saturday, actually, I'd be back on. So if it goes beyond tomorrow, they got to win in 7, man. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 9th. Nobody out. The pitch. Outside for ball 3. And the count is now full. Watch the Dodgers come back and tie this. 3-2 pitch to Kike. Here it is. Chopper, it's a foul ball. Seven pitches in this at-bat to Kike. His full name is Enrique Hernandez. Had 2 stints with the Dodgers. This is his second. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch on the way. Ground ball hit over to shortstop. Slipping up is Volpe, and the throw over to first that was in time. And the inning is over. All right, everyone. This game is over, says Kevin. October 29, 2008. I celebrate every year. Nice. Oh, here we go again. 76ers over this poo. Yeah, I'm doing the Sixers game over this tomorrow. But we'll finish up the rest of this game after the Sixers game is done. This is like This would be like our last doubleheader before going into NBA season. So, it's cool. 1 out, top of the 9th. 11-4 Yankees. The pitch. That misses for ball 1. It's Chris Taylor who's pinch hitting. Taylor batted .202 in the regular season with 4 homers and 23 RBI. And the 1-0 line drive. Played on the bounce, though, by the second baseman. And the throw over to first in time, and there's 2 away. Dodgers down to their final out. And the Yankees up by 7. Well, they did what they had to do, man. Their backs were against the wall. Volpe had a clutch at bat. Came through when they really needed him to come through. And, they had to get other guys involved. And they certainly did today. The pitch. That's in there for a strike. Got a lot of contributions from Volpe. Stanton, Rizzo, and Soto today were a combined 1 for 12. But 7 through 9 were 5 for 10. That's why they won. The pitch, that's in there for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch on the way. Foul ball by Will Smith. And the Dodgers are down to their final strike. That's a nice shirt and haircut you have there. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is a sweater. 1-2 delivery. That misses outside. And the count is 2-2. Thanks, Twitter, for spoiling something else. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch on the way. Fly ball hit out over towards center field. Judge gets under it, and he'll make the catch. And the Yankees live to see another day as they take Game 4, and there will be a Game 5 tomorrow night at 8:08 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. And that game is done. So let's change our score. All right. So there you have it. The Dodgers win by a score, the Yankees win by a final score of 11-4. The Dodgers still lead the series. It's now 3-1, though. Clay Holmes is 3-1 as he gets the win. And Hudson is the one that gets the loss. That's Daniel Hudson. And during the postseason, he is now 0-1 this year. Gave up the grand slam to Volpe. And the Yankees did not look back ever since then. Thank you all so much, man. I will see you all tomorrow night. We'll be on for the Sixers game, as I just mentioned. And then after that, we'll finish up the rest of this World Series game. So, see you all for the Sixers tomorrow night. And let's try to get a win. Let's hope the big fella plays. And I will catch you all on the next one. Lila Tov, I gotta go to bed. I'm tired. Bye.